Hey, what's going on guys? Ben here from RuneCraftPC, and today I'm bringing you an account update video, if you can read the title. So a lot of changes have happened on my account, and a lot of things are different from when I finished my Road to All Next Set series, which is actually quite recently. At the minute I'm just training some prayer Ryans, right? Let me just remember that. Right, fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm training some prayer. So I guess there's some things I need to explain. Where should I start off? Firstly, after completing my Road to All Next Sets, shortly afterwards, I actually decided to sell my next sets. A lot of you may be like, what the fuck, you just made a whole series about getting them, and then you just went ahead and sold them. Well, you know, I kind of worked out in my head it wasn't best to keep on. It was a really fun series to make and a really good experience, but after realizing what I used them for, the Torva, Pernix and Virtus, the only reason I used them was for Slayer and other small bossing, not bossing, mainly monster killing. So Slayer and monster killing, and I realized it's not worth the repair cost to keep them. It was really fun having them, and it's a great thing to say I finally achieved that, and you know, I can say that now. I can say I managed to get all 3 next sets, but I decided it wasn't best to keep them, so I actually sold all the sets. I only kept the dual Virtus weapons, all 3 glove sets, and the Zarite bow, because those are still useful to me. And it gave me, what was it, 130 mil? 140 mil. And so with 140 mil, I decided to buy downgraded gear versions of the next sets. So I actually bought full Armadillo, well, Armadillo helm, body, legs, and Bandos helm, body and legs. So I now have the melee and range set to go do God Wars Dungeon and Slayer with. The reason I didn't get the mage one is I don't like using mage for Slayer and God Wars Dungeon. I only use it for bossing such as Nex. So that's the reason I didn't buy Subjugation. And after that I had roughly 100 mil, and I actually decided to bank 95 prayer. I was planning on making this into a series, however I just thought since I already had all the money to do it, there was no point making the series, because the series was going to be me earning the money to buy the bones. So I bought 28,000 dragon bones at 2.7k each. So it cost me 75 mil, which is extremely low. It's like an all-time low kind of thing for prayer at the minute. So that was cool. And at the minute I have a 15 mil, 15 point, let me just see. When it loads the fuck up. 15.6 mil cash stack. So I guess I better show you my bank. There we go, there's my 27k dragon bones. I've used 1,000 and I've now got 81 prayer, sorry. If you didn't watch my next series, you shouldn't know that I've got 99 Herblore now, which is pretty cool, and then 1970 total level. So if we go over into my gear tab, straight away you can see I've got my Bandos, my Armadillo, the 3 Nex gloves, and I also decided to buy Malevolent instead of Torva for when I do high level bossing and I can tank with melee. I've got dual Drygor rapiers, which I bought from selling my Virtus armor set. I rebought my Sirenic because it was on low charges, and my Tectonic is still the same. I didn't need to rebuy it because it was still on fairly high charges. Got still the Ragefire boots. I sold all 3 Nex boots and bought Ragefires. And yeah, that's pretty much it for armor. I've just changed my armor completely. I wouldn't say it was a waste of time doing the Road to All Next sets. It got me a lot of money, allowed me to get 95 prayer, and it was a great experience. And now I've got this stuff, which I just think is a beneficial armor type for what kind of bossing and PVM I'll be doing. There's a few Triskelion key fragments. If you didn't know, if you don't watch my next series, I have actually been able to kill Araxor. It's a boss I can do now, and I'm currently on 18 18 kills. On my second ever kill, I got on Araxi's eye. That was a lovely 72 mil after attaching the leg and selling it. So let's go into my wealth evaluator, and I currently have 433 mil. I don't quite know why it's that, because it was actually 475 mil a few days ago before I bought the dragon bones, and I haven't used that many dragon bones, but you know, I'm not too concerned about my wealth. It's a nice amount. I've got all the gear I want at the minute. The only upgrades I'd want to do is get level 90 weapons, which could be a potential series in the future, but I'm not sure about that. Obviously I've got a yak, most of you should know that. My bank's looking alright, potions, I've got a lot of overloads, shit like that. Anything different with levels? Apart from prayer, there haven't been any huge changes. I've started to do some dungeoneering to help Tom, because he's working on a series at the minute and he's going to be going for a chaotic staff, so I've been helping him with that, and I've just been training my dunge. But yeah, apart from that, I don't think there's much to say about my current situation. I guess the next thing is what I'm going to be doing in the future, like what series I'm going to start, shit like that, because at the minute I'm a bit tied up with prayer. As you can see, I wrote down a list of quests for Temple at Senistan, I think, the Curses quest. So these are all the quests I need to do. I did have 2 more which I've just completed. So I've got 18 more quests to do, plus some other skills, and I need to get 125 kudos from the Varrock Museum. So that's going to be a bit long, but it'll be worth it to get 95 prayer and curses. And I'll have a nicely built account. Sorry if you can hear some sort of interference. You may not be able to, but it should be gone by now if you could. What else is there to say? Right, series. What shall I do? So at the minute I've got no current series going, and I'm kind of got a few ideas in my head. It'd be cool if you guys could just comment below any ideas you want to see for series, and I'll definitely think about them. But the 2 I'm thinking about at the minute, the first one being Road to Blue Halloween Mask, purely because I love the Blue Halloween Mask. It's not that expensive, it's not a long goal, and it'd be cool to make into a cosmetic. The second one would be Road to Tier 90 weapons. So that would involve getting dual ascension bows and I think a noxious staff. I haven't decided if I want dual seismic or noxious yet, but probably noxious because it's cheaper. That would be a long series. I'd have to make at least 300 mil if I was going for the staff. If I was going for dual seismic, I'd have to make like 800 mil or something mental. But yeah, comment below what you want to see. Apart from that, I think I've talked about pretty much everything to do with my account. A lot has changed, but it's changed for the better. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you comment below what fucking series ideas you want me to do and shit like that. Apart from that, I'll see you in a bit, and thanks for watching.